towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. The rookie from Florida in on that stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Here comes the Black Knights punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds his back complete.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's dropped at the 37 after pushing this forward a bit. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. We send a man in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now they face second down. He'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds the in route, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now looking to throw. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lone back gets the handoff. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Pickup of 2 here. And that'll be a 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Completed to his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Pass play now. And it's caught! Touchdown! The Desperado. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch.
So upon review, no touchdown, just an incomplete pass. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. That count runs their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Pass play coming here. It is cut left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Here's a throw. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Sending a receiver left. They go play action on 1st. Hits him on the out route. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 16. The throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's another San Antonio 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he will take this in, touchdown! The Desperados make it a 9-point advantage. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Desperados make it a 10-point ball game. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. This offense making its way back out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, they'll run. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
To throw it on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So it's the 2-minute warning here from San Antonio. The Black Knights working here. Trying again, following the sack. Looking right, and he finds him. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high, brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? If we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So before 3rd down, whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they bring him down around the 34.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing from the gun here. first over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing it again here. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They're going play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Scooped up by the defense. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The Black Knights cut into the lead on the last play of the half. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we are through 2 quarters, and it's the Desperados on top in San Antonio. As we send things over to Jonathan. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. One of the tight ends motioning left. 2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to the air here. Coleman with the ground. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hauled in by Worthy. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He tosses right to the short side. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29.
Now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
A 3-yard loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense? That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Ball on the tee, and here we go. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense running back out now. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back-to-back carries here. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's dropping back to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Has it at the 7. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. We'll see them tackle 2nd. He's going to throw this one. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. From the gun on 3rd down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Black Knights come through to tie it in the 4th. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Black Knights 14, Desperados 13.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Evans now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Desperados headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And while this isn't one for the... They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Check go.
They'll come out throwing. Connection made to Coleman. And he'll get it up to the 27. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. From the 27. On target to Worthy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. All on the 45. 1st and 10.
And the San Antonio 1st down.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. Finds the in route complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They bring the tight end in motion. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
It's a loss of 8. Makes it 3rd and goal.
They're throwing it. Looking for an open man. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The offense headed back to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Finds his man over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They put a receiver in motion right. And he's brought down for a loss. They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. Man, it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They're going play action. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Setting up a throw. Complete to Coleman. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in San Antonio. Desperados lead by only 2. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They send the tight end in motion. Now a give on the counter. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Rolling into enemy territory. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they